Hey guys, what's up? Hey girl, hey, it is your girl Tash and welcome back to the channel. So, a little while ago I asked you guys if you would be interested in seeing a ranking my tinted moisturizers video. You said yes, so here we are. Without further ado, let's roll the clip and get into it. Alright y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. We're gonna be ranking my tinted moisturizers today. I don't know what it was this year, but the year 2021, the beginning of the year was tinted moisturizer, tinted moisturizer, tinted moisturizer. And I feel like all of those brands that have not yet come out with one are now playing catch up to come out with tinted moisturizers. So I have a few here in my collection. I don't have a lot of high-end ones. I only have 2 high-end ones, 3 high-end ones, and the rest are drugstore. So I'm gonna start with my favorite and work my way down. The very last one will be my least favorite, and so on and so forth. So, give me just a moment here to get my life together. I will also be linking the videos that coincide with these down in the description box. Obviously, I will link the first 5 up here, and then the rest you'll have to go in the description box to see. So starting off with my absolute favorite one. It is the Tarte Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. I still only have this size. I'm still working my way through it. I would say I probably have a good, I don't know, 8 uses left in this. You do not need a lot of this. It's got great coverage. It's very lightweight on the skin. I'm actually wearing it today. It has decent coverage. Again, it's really lightweight. It's nice and hydrating, and I just really like this. You can pick the little trial size up for $15, and you guys know how long I've had this. For my shade Twinsies, I do wear the shade medium neutral, and I love how it matches my skin. It is a perfect match. But yeah, I really enjoy this, and I do hope to pick up the full size once I finish this. The next one that I absolutely love is from the drugstore, and I have been rocking this off and on since trying it like crazy, you guys. So the reason I like this one is because it's super dewy, but you can build it up to get nice, decent coverage out of it, in my opinion. It's not too expensive. It's easily accessible to everybody. I love the color just because I could rock this as my everyday shade, or I could rock it as my summer shade because of the color of it. It's super lightweight on the skin. It is very hydrating, and yeah, it also contains almost 30% of squalene, so you're getting those added skin benefits in it, and I think that that's amazing. I'm talking about the Milani Glow Hydrating Skin Tint. I love this. I love it. I love it. Now, the one thing that I will tell you is that I would be careful with this. You really don't need a lot of product. Personally, my favorite way to apply this, because it's so liquidy and thin, is with my fingers. You get the best coverage that way, in my opinion, and it just looks stunning on the skin. However, my oily skin girls, I would probably steer clear of this one unless you're already currently using it and it works for you with whatever method you're currently using. But you can go overboard with this and it will make you look super greasy. So just be careful with it. Try out a little bit and then work your way up to more product if you need it. But this is so beautiful. You can pick this up at your local drugstore, and it's pretty affordable. So yeah. Moving on to number 3, my third favorite is another high-end one, and it is actually the Pure 4-in-1 Tinted Moisturizer. I love this, you guys. Now, I go back and forth in my head with what shade I actually need. I actually prefer the shade TN, I think it's TN3, which is what my Love Your Selfie foundation used to be in. It is like a shade and a half to almost 2 shades too dark for me, but as you guys know, I don't mind rocking that because it gives me a little bit of added color. I can wear it going into the summer months, and then I don't have to purchase 2 bottles. So right now I have the shade MN3, which is, it's a category, obviously medium, but I'm not sure on the exact. It's MN3, and it can be a little bit too light for me, but then I just use a darker setting powder or I bronze up and I'm good to go. This you can also go a little bit overboard with, so just be very careful with it. This I like to apply with my hands. I like to apply it with a sponge, a brush. It really doesn't matter. It applies beautifully all of those ways. Also, what I like about this is that it does have an SPF of 20. So again, you're getting good skincare benefits in with your makeup. I do want to reiterate that just because your makeup has SPF in it, you still do need to use an actual SPF. So don't get that twisted. A lot of these have SPF in them, but we do still need to use SPF. So yeah, really good coverage. And again, this gives that nice, beautiful, youthful glow. Super lightweight on the skin. And to me, it has really good coverage. So you also get 1.7 ounces of this. And I've noticed that Kohl's has had this on sale. It's still going since the filming of this video for $14. You can't beat that. So, number 4. My number 4 favorite would have been this Revolution Super Dewy Skin Tint. However, the shade range for me is just really off. I thought I would have been medium tan, but unfortunately this is just so light that I can barely make this work. So, I mean, I could, but I don't want to sit there and have to mix. I have so much foundation and stuff like that that I've just kind of gotten out of the realm of wanting to do that. So I have decluttered this from my collection, but it is a beautiful formula. It gives you a nice kind of glassy skin look. I really like how lightweight it is, but I just don't like the shade range. I wish that their medium and tan shades were just a little bit deeper, but then not so maybe orange. But hey, if this comes in your shade and you're happy with it, girl, do you. And another thing about this that's really good is you get 1.85 ounces. That is awesome. And I don't remember if this one has SPF in it. I don't see SPF, but I do see that it is made with wild berry extract, which is actually known to be, you know, nice and hydrating to the skin and have some other added benefits. So my actual number 4 favorite is actually in a stick formula, and it's the JOA Crystal Glow Tinted Luminizer Stick. This thing is amazing. It's a super quick one and done, and it just gives you the most beautiful glass skin-like finish, which you guys know I am all about. It blends in flawlessly. I actually wear the shade Natural, and it doesn't have a ton of coverage to it, but you can build this up as well. And you can also wear this underneath of another tinted moisturizer if you want that really like added glassy glow to the skin. You can use it on the high points of your face to kind of, you know, add some really pretty dewiness or what have you. Instead of using a highlighter, girl, do you. But I just think it's really great for those days when I want to throw my hair up, add some brows, put this on and some lip gloss, maybe a little mascara, and run out the door. So I really, really like this. It's great. My number 5 is actually another drugstore one, and it is by Wet n Wild, and it is their Tinted Hydrator. This one has hyaluronic acid, squalane. It has a sheer to medium coverage. You get a little bit less than an ounce, but for the price of it, I'm not tripping about that. It's super affordable. You can find this at your local Walmart or drugstore. It does have decent coverage for being a tinted hydrator. I really enjoy applying this one with my hands as well. It just gives me that flawless, seamless coverage and a really pretty, almost like a tinted moisturizer to the skin, but nice coverage. I think this one's actually $5 or under, so you really can't go wrong with this. There's a decent shade range in my opinion. I just wish that they'd make more deeper shades. Anywho, yeah, let's move on to my next favorite. So, well, ranking. Y'all know what I'm saying, girl. So my next one is actually by Kosas, and it's their Tinted Face Oil. So this one's decent. I actually wear the shade 06. So for my shade Twinsies, this one is more of an oil than it is a moisturizer, but oils are moisturizing, hence the reason I put it in this video. This one is a little bit more on the pricey side for what it is, and I think it's a beautiful product, but if you want a similar effect to the skin, you could get it out of this stick formula by JOA, and it's less than half the price. I hope I said that right. There's not a ton of coverage with this. You can look greasy real quick with this. You do need to set this. I mean, especially if you're a glasses wearer like myself, or it's gonna get all over everything. I do enjoy it. It's just not my top fave. Does that make sense? So this came in at number 6 because I can't really count this one in my collection. So number 7, and the last and final one, is by Neutrogena, so yet another drugstore one. This is the Neutrogena Protect and Tint Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Tan to Medium. I still have this in my collection. I've only worn it a couple times. That's why it's at the very bottom, because I'm not quite sure how I feel about this. What I remember, it had okay coverage. It's sheer to medium. It wasn't heavy on the skin. I just don't remember exactly how I felt about it. So that's why this one is all the way at the bottom. It does have, I believe, a chemical sunscreen in here. I honestly can't remember, you guys. Oh yes, it does. It has an SPF of 30. So Neutrogena is kind of hit or miss when it comes to being affordable. I generally like to pick Neutrogena up at the drugstore, like CVS, Walgreens, because you can generally get a coupon. So that's what I think about that. I want to know what your top favorite tinted moisturizer of 2021 is. Is it high-end, luxury, super affordable like Shop Miss A? Do they have a tinted moisturizer? No, but mark my words, y'all. Mark my words. They probably gonna come out with one. So, all right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this super short video and hearing how I ranked my tinted moisturizers. Again, I want to know what your faves are. And did you have a fail this year? Is there one that you absolutely cannot stand because it just is horrible? Spill the tea down below. I want to thank you guys, as always, for taking time out of your busy day to come hang out with me. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I hope that you're all staying safe. I love you so, so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.